صل وسلم على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد أفضل صلواتك بعدد معلوماتك وبارك وسلم وصل عليه. So we started in Ramadan chapter number 6 of Usul al-Tafsir. And chapter number 6, we call it As-Salasil As-Sab'a, 7 chains. And these 7 chains, that is actually Sulbul Mabahis. That's the backbone of Usul al-Tafsir. But once again, to proceed further, we have to have the sketch once again, because you have to have its photographic memory. Then it will be easy for you to understand the tafsir of Holy Quran. So as we mentioned before, that Quran is not a book of Sharia. That is a book of Deen. For academic purpose. Otherwise, there are terms, and these terms are interchangeable. Number 1, ad-Deen. Number 2, ash-Sharia. Number 3, ar-Millah. So these 3 terms are interchangeable amongst one another. We say millat, we mean deen. Millat abikum Ibrahim. We say deen, we mean the same thing. We say sharia, we mean deen. Got it? But then, deen in broad sense, it includes everything from A to Z. Maybe later on that is known as fiqh, or known as sharia, or known as aqaid, or known as akhlaq. So in broad sense, deen is classified to 4 branches. Number 1, al-aqaid. Number 2, al-akhlaq. Number 3, al-amal. And number 4, al-mas'uliyat. Whatever. This will be your bayan for Juma. Got it? You will memorize it. Because we want to spread the good word.
Sure.
So deen is classified into 4 branches. Number 1, al-aqaid, faiths and beliefs. Number 2, al-akhlaq, characters or moral. Number 3, al-amal, deeds and actions. Number 4, al-mas'uliyat, duties and responsibilities. Well, Ahmad, just write the translation also. Then you will be looking for, but you cannot find it in a dictionary because that is self-reading.
Mashallah.
Got it? So, aqaid, what you will say in English? Faiths and beliefs. You should use both words, faiths and beliefs. Then al-akhlaq, moral and character. Then al-a'mal, actions and deeds. And then al-mas'uliyah, duties and responsibilities. So now al-aqaid is of two types. Al-asasiyah. The fundamentals are the basic aqaid. And these are 7 in number. You should put just an indication to, as mentioned in Amantu Billah. So, Mawli Ahmad, you should recite Amantu Billah. Say. So these are altogether 7. How many faiths?
7.
7. Iman Billah. So when we say Iman Billah, so you have to know what type of belief about Allah should be. Otherwise, the Hindus and the Mushrikeen, they also believe in Allah. But that is the right way of belief in Allah?
No.
Got it?
Yeah.
So details are meant there. Amantu Billah. Wa malaikatihi. The Mushrikeen also, they used to believe in angels, but their belief in angels was true and right?
No.
They were calling them the daughters of Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And thus, they were making them the partners of Allah as well and worshipping them. Wa kutubihi. In the books of Allah. So when we say in the books of Allah, we believe that Musa received alayhi salatu wasalam Torah. Ibrahim received Suhuf, scriptures. This is called Suhuf Ibrahim. Some time back, I went there to this Mormon church. To what?
Mormon church.
To Mormon church there in Sacramento. Yes. And I don't know that they had my yes. So they sent me Suhuf Ibrahim. They printed it in English. Yes. That is 8 big volumes. Got it?
Yeah.
Yes, scriptures of Ibrahim. Alayhi salatu wasalam. Got it?
Yeah.
That is good. They know that. This is a Dudul Kitab. You know Dudul Kitab? Dud is worm, W-O-R-M. And Kitab is book.
Sure.
Yeah. So the one who studies that, we call him Dudul Kitab. Yes.
Sure.
In Urdu, we call him Kitabi Kira. In Pashto, we call him the Kitab Chinjere. Let us say the Kitab Chinjere was the Kitab Pruti. So anyhow, so in the books, as they received it from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now look, keep in view, look at me, because we have to explain that. We are in usul. Usul is the foundation. And for the foundation must be strong, then the structure will go up properly. Yes, foundation can hold the structure. So that's why all the details must be in your mind. So when we say we believe in all divine and revealed books, so what is proven there, we believe in. What is not proven as a messenger and book, and there are 2 points of view that maybe he was a messenger and maybe he was not. Because you will see in his talimat similarity with the talimat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Got it?
Yeah.
So such like people, if no shirk is known from them, so then we keep quiet about them. We neither reject them as a messenger nor affirm them as a messenger. Yes, we hand over the case to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That maybe, that maybe we believe in all the messengers without giving details. Those who are mentioned there or in hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yes, that is. By name we believe in. Got it? But all others, we believe them as a messenger whosoever he was. Got it? If you will mention a specific name, we are not sure. We are
Not sure.
so not sure mean that may be or may not be. Not sure mean what?
Maybe or maybe not.
Either side. 50-50. Yes? So we say that we don't know. We don't negate nor affirm. So amantu billah wa malaikatihi wa kutubi. So when we say we believe in the books of Allah, so we believe in Tawrat as Tawrat. What the details are there? So who can say that this is the same Tawrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam received it? We believe in Injil is the book of Allah. Jesus alayhi salatu wasalam, he received it. Yes, but the Bible, which we have different version, which one can we believe that this is the book of Allah? We say we believe in the original Bible. We believe
In the original.
in the original Bible. Yeah. And even the Christians cannot say that the Bible we have that the original one.
So,
Can they?
No.
Professor, they can say it. And that is the original one. So why the difference between the Bible of this church and that church? Yes. Got it?
Good.
So is there any difference in Quran from far east up to far west in any masjid? Say,
no.
in a single ayah,
No.
in a single word? Say,
No.
or in colon, comma, semicolon, in punctuations? If somebody will do it, right away the Muslim says that's wrong. Yes. Yes or not? That's why the small boy of 7, 8 years, he is standing behind a big alim, yes, and a big alim makes a mistake unintentionally. Right away he says, correct him. Got it?
Good.
Yes. So, anyhow, amantu billah wa malaikati. So, to give you a criterion, that we believe in all those things which are mentioned there in Torah, Injil, and Zabur, and it does not contradict Holy Quran or Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Got it?
Yeah.
So whatever does not contradict, so we say that is. And that's why we say, Moli Ahmad, for your benefit. The sources of fiqh, fundamentally, as you start every book in fiqh, so you start وَبَعْدُ فَإِنَّ أُصُولَ الشَّرْعِ أَرْبَعَةٌ. That the sources of Sharia are 4. Al-Kitab, wal-Sunnah, wal-Ijma' wal-Qiyas. Yes, Husamuddin, rahimahullah, in his book, he said, فَإِنَّ أُصُولَ الشَّرْعِ ثَلَاثَةٌ. Otherwise, all jurisprudence scholars, when they start their books, so they say usul al-shari' arba'atun 4. But he said usul al-shari' salasatun. That the sources of Sharia are 3. Kitabullah, Sunnatu Rasulillah, wal ijma'. And then he said, warabi'uha al-qiyas. And the 4th one is qiyas. Analogy. What? Analogy. The 4th one is qiyas, the analogy. So why he adopted a different way? Because the first 3, they are qat'i, certain. But qiyas is zanni, that is not certain. Got it? And that's why, in that, the fuqaha, they have differences with one another. Because that is not qat'i. And that's why whatsoever is based on qiyas, and the fuqaha, they have differences therein. So we say, as Hanafiya, that what Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi said, that is what? Aswab muhtamalul khata. That is the very right interpretation or application, but maybe mistake is there. Got it? And the qiyas of other fuqaha as Hanafiya, we say khata muhtamalul sawab. That is their mistake, maybe that is right. Got it?
Sure.
Got it or not?
Got it.
Yes, that our fuqaha said. Yes, that what Imam Abu Hanifa says regarding a specific issue based on qiyas. So we say that is sawab muhtamalun khata. And in that issue, whatsoever Imam Shafi said, we said khata muhtamal sawab. Got it? And that's why we say that their differences mostly they are of asah and sahih, are afzal and mafdul. What it means that we the Hanafiya say that what Imam Abu Hanifa says in this issue, that is the best way. That is what? The best way. Yes. So under best, there is better and there is good. So the other will be better or good. We don't say that's a bad way.
Sure.
Got it?
Got it.
Or not?
Yeah.
So anyhow. فالعقائد الأساسية آمنت بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله in all his messengers واليوم الآخر in the last day of this universe. It came into existence, will go back to its origin. Its origin is nest. Its origin was nest. It came to hust from nest. It will go back to nest.
Sure.
It was not. It came to is. It will go back
To know.
to not.
Mashallah.
Got it? And why that is mentioned? Because since centuries before Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, there were those, they were of the belief, philosophers, they were of the belief that this world is since ever. Got it?
Yeah.
And they say when that is since ever, so it will be forever. So that's why Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told us the Aqidah wal Yawm al-Akhir, that this world has a last day, it will vanish. Got it?
Yeah.
Number 6, wal qadr. And qadr mean everything has been decreed by Allah. Everything has been decreed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it will happen so accordingly. So why we are bound to be active? Because we are bound for planning. We believe in taqdeer, but we are bound for tadbir. We are not bound by taqdeer. Bound in the sense that we will not be sitting like this. Let taqdeer come. No, you are bound by tadbir. Tadbir means, say, planning. And taqdeer means whatever Allah has decreed. And that's why sometimes you plan properly, but the result does not come accordingly. Why? Because the decree of Allah is other way around. So a thing will happen in accordance with your tadbir or according to taqdeer. When tadbir will become in accordance with taqdeer, so then you will have it. Got it?
Right.
And that what Sayyidina Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, عرفت ربي بفصل العزائم, that I made my azam, strong intention. And azam is not only intention with planning. Intention with planning. But Imam Ali radiallahu ta'ala, he said, but when my azam and planning both are broken, so it strengthened my faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is Allah whose decree was other way around. Whose decree was
Other way.
other way around. So that happened because you cannot overtake neither Allah nor His decree. Can we?
No.
The whole world can overtake His decree.
No.
So amantu billah wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rasulihi wal yawm al-akhir wal qadri khairihi. So now what is taqdeer? In this world is combination of opposites, good and evil. Good are there and evils are there. Sometime you will have a good one and sometime an evil one. Because fluctuation is sunnatul hayat. Fluctuation, ups and down. What? That's called fluctuation. So fluctuation is sunnatul hayat. Nature of life or the nature of world. Fluctuation is not actually our case is that we are giving priority to economy, so that's why we use the word fluctuation only in economical and financial field.
Sure.
Yes, dollar went up and go down. Yes, prices went up and went down. Yes, property went up and went down. Gold went up and went down. Got it?
Right.
So recession and recession. Yes, recession
And precision.
and recession. Yeah, but this is not only economy in your own body, health-wise. There is ups and downs or not?
Yes.
Say
Yes.
ups and downs. Yes, and your relation, even with your own brother and sister, ups and downs are there or not?
Yes.
Yes, even between husband and wife, ups and downs is there or not? Even with father and the kids, ups and downs are happening place or not?
Yes.
Say
Yes.
yes. Your friendship, ups and downs are taking place
Yes.
or not?
Yes.
Got it? And that's why we put Hamid sometime in good and sometime in bad. Yes, because of fluctuation. Tell him. Okay.
And happy is the best.
And Habib is the best. Yes. So anyhow, fluctuation is sunnatul hayat. Down. Yes, your job up, down, things like that. And this the dalil and evidence of that this world came into existence from non-existence. That's why this up and down is taking place.
Sure.
That's why it is called hadith. In English, ephemeral. E-V-H-E-M-R-E-L. E-L-R-A-L.
A.M.
A-L, yes. Ephemeral. A-P-H-E-M-R-A-L. Ephemeral. Well, Ahmad, you were, yes, listening to your teacher that they were saying that alam is hadith, but you didn't know that what the proper word in English. That's called ephemeral. Yes, the opposite is eternal. It's opposite to what? Eternal. Actually, my problem was that I studied these sciences once in madrasas in Arabic, and for the second time in universities in English.
For sure.
Yeah.
Good problem.
Huh?
Good problem.
So that's how it was a good combination. This is Harun. Yes. So when Harun is here any night, so then we say that fluctuation is sunnatul hayat, ups and down. Yes, that today the business went down. That's why spiritually Harun went. Because that is just like, look, the two sides of the scale. When one becomes weighty, yeah, the other one goes up. Or not? Yes. It is. My teacher of philosophy and logic, all of them also rahmatullahi alayhi. Fortunately or unfortunately, were from Laqman.
For sure.
For him, fortunately, unfortunately. Looking at him, so fortunately, and looking at, okay, then, okay. So anyhow, so he used to say that when you can play games with a subject or with a science, it means that now you are nafs natiqa learned it. And he said that as long as you cannot explain the science concerned in jokes, yes, so he said it means your nafs natiqa has not accepted it yet.
Sure.
Yeah, that's only on the surface.
Sure.
He said, take it inside in depth, then you will be able to play game with.
Sure.
Got it? Got it or not?
Got it.
Yes. So anyhow, so amantu billah wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi ورسله واليوم الآخر والقدر خيره وشره من الله تعالى. And number 7, والبعث بعد الموت, and life or death. So these are called al-aqaid al-asasiyah. Now, how you will believe these 7 aqaid? The way Allah said and the way Rasulullah said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If somebody will believe in Allah, but not the way Allah said and Rasulullah said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he will not be considered a Muslim. Otherwise, the Hindus, they believe in Allah, not,
Yes.
and the Jews,
Yes.
and the Christians.
Yeah.
Got it?
Okay.
And then, al-aqaid as-sanawiyah. What do you have? To al-asasiyah, you can use another word also. Al-awwaliyah. Al-aqaid al-awwaliyah. Basic beliefs. What?
Basic.
Are fundamental beliefs. In Sanaviya in a sense, that there will be different interpretation in those aqaid. For example, look at me. This is a matter of aqidah, that after death, an evil one will get punished, and a good one will get into prosperity. Prosperity. So now that's aqidah. But now the interpretation is different. So majority of Ahlul Sunnah, they are of the view that والروح والجسد كلاهما يعذبان في القبر. That wherever the particles are body and wherever the ruh is, both are getting punished if that is evil. Got it? But even in Ahlul Sunnah, there are groups, they say that this punishment in qabr is only for ruh, not for. Got it? Got it?
Okay.
So even though in hadith the word qabr is mentioned, azabul qabr. What? Azabul qabr. But they make a tawil that is azab in barzakh. And barzakh is such a place which is not this ground where the body is buried. Got it? They say that where there is the ruh. Where there is the ruh. So now the only thing we say that is majority of ummah and their scholars, they are of that view. So that one we say that this is wrong. We say this is,
Yeah.
but we cannot make them kafir that you have become kafir. You know what I mean? Because these are not fundamental beliefs. These are secondary beliefs. The first one, Maulvi Ahmad. In English, you can say primary beliefs. And the second one, secondary beliefs. And Imam Rahmatullah alayhi, even though he used to have debates in this regard with Mu'tazila especially. With whom? With Mu'tazila. But he was very careful in this regard. He was, and when he defeated their elders, so some of his students, they said that Imam, can we call them kafir? Because you were explaining what you were explaining based on ayat and hadith. Got it?
Yeah.
And they were not believing in that. So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi said, لا نكفر أحدا من أهل القبلة ما لم ينكر العقائد الأساسية أو واحدة منها. We are not declaring anybody kafir as long as he himself did not claim that I am not a Muslim, or he himself has not denied or refused or rejected a basic aqidah of Islam. Got it? As long as he has not rejected what?
Basic.
A basic aqidah. And basic aqidah, I told you how many?
7.
7. Got it?
Yeah.
And in Ahlul Hadith, there is a great scholar, his name Maulana Sanaullah Amritsari. His name is what? Maulana Sanaullah Amritsari, Rahmatullahi alayhi. He was a great alim, especially against the Qadianis. He did a great jihad. Even though he was student of the Shaykh al-Insaf rahmatullahi alayhi, but he was Ahlul Hadith. He studied with Shaykh al-Insaf, but he himself was Ahlul Hadith. So once he was asked about someone that Shaykh, so this great scholar whom you defeated regarding these aqaid, we can call him and his followers as kafir. So Mawli Ahmad, look at his word. He said, وَأَنَا فِي هَذَا مُقَلِّدٌ لِإِمَامِ الْمُحْتَاطِينَ. That in this regard, I am the muqallid of the imam of careful people. So they said, Waman, who is the imam of muhtatin or careful people? He said, Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah. He said that he says, لا نكفر أحدا من أهل القبلة ما لم ينكر ضروريات الدين أو ما لم يدعي هو أنه ليس بمسلم. Two things, as long as he has not denied any fundamentals of deen, or as long as he himself has not claimed that I am not a Muslim. Like the one La'in who passed away. La'anahullah. Yes, you are a dirty man.
Yeah.
Yes, for a few dollars you are doing that. Murtad. Yes. And in Canada, the people don't know that where he was buried, because the Muslims said, no, he was not a Muslim, he was a Murtad. So anyhow, Al-Aqaid, Al-Asad, and Al-Aqaid, As-Sanawiyya. And now, the sects, what? The sects in Deen, they begin in Aqaid Sanawiyya, not in Aqaid Asasiyya. And these sects are four only. Basically, these sects are how many? Four only. Ahlul Sunnah, we say Alhamdulillah. Number two, a Shia. Shia as a sect, we cannot call them kafir. Got it?
Got it.
Number three, Al-Khawarij. And number four, Al-Mu'tazila. That's why ulama al-aqaid, they say, فَإِنَّ فِرَقَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ أَرْبَعَةٌ. That the original sects of Muslims are four. Original sects of Muslims
are four.
Yes. Number one, Ahlul Sunnah. Number two, Shia. Number three, Khawarij. And number four, Mu'tazila. The next book which is coming in Urdu language, that is Banu Umayyah, Banu Abbas, or Muasir Dini or Siyasi Tahrikat. That Banu Umayyah dynasty, Abbasid dynasty, and what type of political movements or religious movements were taking place, and what type of groups were there at that time. Or Muasir Dini or Siyasi Tariqat. So there I have mentioned that these are the basic, and how it came into existence, that's an extra. That is not related to Usul Tafsir. But anyhow, as we will be talking about, so that's why you must know that. That Ahlul Sunnah were, yes, all Sahaba, they were Ahlul Sunnah. Yes? Because we say Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. So Sunnah is what Rasulullah did, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And Jama'ah is what the Jama'ah did. So what Jama'ah? Jama'at Sahaba. Got it? But when Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam passed away, so in this book, the Khulafai Rashidin, there, after the biography of all six, because I have mentioned how many? Not four. Hazrat Abu Bakr, Hazrat Umar, Hazrat Usman, Hazrat Ali, Hazrat Hassan, and Hazrat Muawiyah, Rizwanullah alayhim ajma'in. So the first four are called Khulafai Rashidin, got it? Or we can call the other one also Khalifa Rashid to some extent, but that was only for 6 months. Sayyidina Hassan ibn Ali, Raziyallahu ta'ala an. And as he handed over the Khilafat to Muawiyah, so Sayyidina Muawiyah, Raziyallahu ta'ala, he became an agreed upon Khalifa. He became what?
Agreed.
A muttafaqa Khalifa, agreed upon. An agreed upon Khalifa by the Ummah. Got it?
Yeah.
So anyhow, but then after their biography, I have mentioned that political system, that how it got developed. Because Quran and Sunnah, as we said, these are the source of deen or source of Sharia. Or that is Sharia or that is deen. We said these are source of Sharia, but these are deen. Quran is deen and Sunnah is also deen, but these are the source of Sharia. Got it? So source of Sharia. Now the jurists, they have to deduce their Quran. What will be the proper, look at me, what is deduction? What should be the proper interpretation of this ayah or this hadith? What will be the deduction from this ayah and from this hadith? What will be its proper application in the proper way? Three things: interpretation, deduction, application. You should write it. Ori Ahmad, yes, in all 6 or 8 years, what jurisprudence you have learned, I am giving you the brief. Yes. So what these fuqaha did? Three things. Number one, interpretation. Number two, deduction. Number three, application. May Allah bless them. Nobody will know what a great job they have done as long as he will not spend at least 20 years in their search and research. 20 years continuously, if he will be sitting with them, with their books, so then he will come to know that what a job they have done. What a job they have done. SubhanAllah. Got it?
Good.
Now today he was writing in a book that ويجوز مولي يوسف مولي أحمد ويجوز أن يولى الفاسق القضاء عند أبي حنيفة خلافا للجمهور. That if somebody is fasiq, fasiq is someone who commits some major sin sometime. Sometimes he commits some major sin. Yes. He is not that careful. So he's called what? Fasiq. So if he is a alim, he is a great alim. But sometimes he commits sins. So he's called fasiq. So can he be a judge? So now Imam Malik, Imam Shafi and Ahmad ibn Hanbal, and Imam Abu Yusuf and Imam Muhammad, they said no. He cannot be a judge. Because fisq discredit him. To be a fasiq, discredit him. But Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah alayhi says that if he is appointed as a qazi of Sharia by the authority, who is the authority? The Khalifa. Who is the authority? And the Khalifa appointed a fasiq as a judge. Got it?
Yes.
So Imam rahmatullah alayhi says this appointment is legitimate or that is not. He said, I am not recommending it. He said, my word that وَيَجُوزُ وَيَنْعَقِدْ. وَيَجُوزُ mean what? وَيَنْعَقِدْ. It doesn't mean that I recommend yes, put yes, a fasiq as a judge or as a qazi. He said, I mean if he is appointed as a judge, yes, his qualification is there. What is there? His qualification as a judge is there. Yeah, credentials. All his credentials, that's okay for a judge. And he was appointed by the authority. So now if he is appointed, so Imam Rahmatullah said, look at me. He said that me as a mullah, I am authority or the Khalifa is authority. Say. So when Khalifa appointed him, I can depose him. He said, when Khalifa appointed a fasiq as a qazi, can I depose him? He said he became qazi. Now tomorrow he will be listening to a case. And after a few days he will decree accordingly. Got it? So his judgment and his decree, that will be a legal decree or that will not be. That will be a legal decree. So Imam Rahmatullah said, if you cannot depose something, so why you said it is not allowed? He said, you will, yes, you will go and you will make Kodatan. Yes. Just throw the Qazi outside the court. Yes. He said, yes. If he decreed not in accordance with Quran and Sunnah, so that decree is nullified. He said, that decree is nullified, but being of him as yet, that is not nullified. Got it? Got it or not? Yes. And he said that we cannot blame him that he did it, yes, purposely, because so many times a judge, he is making a mistake in judgment. He does not, because he is human. Yes, he does not intend it, but the way it came into his mind, he decreed accordingly. He decreed accordingly. Now, a judge himself cannot withdraw his decree. So that's why everywhere there is a concept of review, there is a concept of appeal. Got it? So Imam Rahmatullah says that's the case, just go for review. Yes. So I was thinking that what a brain Allah had given to this Baba. Holy Ahmad, you are a strict Hanafi or flip-flop? Strict. Yes or not? Yes, okay. So anyhow, so inshallah the topic is detailed. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وآله وصحبه. Prophets.